YouTube, what it do, man? It's your boy, Steph TV, man. AKA Steph on the Knot, AKA S14. Man, man, this is one of those videos, man. It's just a daily reminder, man. Like, you can complain about what's wrong in your life. You can complain about this, that, and the third, but if you ain't even doing anything about it, the Most High gonna look down at you like, that's your fault. They're basically, like, okay, I'm gonna give you guys a little story, right? This morning, I woke up like pretty late, 7 o'clock in the morning. That's late to me. I don't know. As you guys know, I live with, I guess, how do I say it? Like a landlady, landlord in a sense. Like it's like me, my father, and her. But she has like guests over, and this ain't to bad mouth or anything. I don't do that. I don't bad mouth like that. But I don't know. She has like guests over, and it gets annoying, but like you gotta balance it out. Like that's why I always say, focus on what's important, right? And this is all gonna make sense later on. I always say focus on what's important, because you could be complaining about, like her, for instance. She has like guests over who be just like a little crazy, or family members who be in the wrong situations, or be just like caught up in the wrong games and all that stuff. And like I said, it gets annoying, right? Because it's like I'm not used to that. Like I'm not used to people coming in the house, and people accidentally like walking in your room and stuff like that, which I do have to get a lock, right? I'm keeping it 100 with y'all, man. That's what I do. That's why I make these videos in the car, because I need that privacy. But my father, he was complaining. They were like knocking on the door, I guess like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. in the morning. And he just had this look on his face of, all right, I got something to cry about. I got something to complain about. This isn't fair. It's getting sick and tired of it. Yeah, it does, right? But here's the thing, man, and this is what I tell people all the time. If you don't have your ish together, and you can complain about, your living situation or the money you're not making. This is what, certain men do. Y'all worry about the chicks, bro, and you're not improving to like get out. You're gonna end up stuck there, right? Now don't get me wrong. Like, my pops know that, besides, well, he doesn't know I do YouTube. I do, my modeling thing. I meet people, I go to these events, and, really trying to build my name, or build my name out and stuff like that. Even though it takes hard work, it takes a lot of work. But, and, there's other things too I do on the side. That's why I'm like tired all the time. It's hard, right? But, and my father, he's doing stuff too, but you cannot get mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just weird, right? That's why I say, certain things you got to do. Like me, I hide my stuff around because, this woman has her son there. This woman have like different people that I don't even know there, who can like literally open the door and just go inside the room whenever they feel like it, right? But you can get mad and give me that you can give me that look like, oh, I hate it here. It's getting annoying, but it's like, yo, you put, it's like I put myself in this situation. That's what I always like to do. You know what I'm saying? Everything I do wrong, take full accountability on. Same way with him. Take full accountability on your actions, because the things that you've done in the past, and I hope men listen to this stuff, man. I'm telling you the truth. Like I said in the video, you must get your life together. If you don't start at an early age and you don't think about, like, all right, I want to live a life where I can live with something where everything is mine to myself and have peace and tranquility. If you're not doing that at an early age, man, you know what I'm saying? You're going to go through situations like, you know what I'm doing, right? And I'm in, like, I'm not in the streets anymore. I'm like in an environment like where they, there's schools and all that stuff, and there's like nice homes, but I live in a, I don't want to tell you, I don't know if I just said it. I don't want to tell you exactly where I live at, but I live like in a complex. But and all you got is just like, a room and just to like lay your head ass, sleep and shower. And if you don't do the things like now, so you can think about your future, bro, you're going to end up in situations where I did. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why I talk about these videos, because it's easy to complain about stuff when you got nothing going on. It's easy to complain when, you ain't got no money in the bank. It's easy to do that stuff. Like even at my job, we got to wear a mask again. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing, and people are crying and talking about, oh, why I gotta wear my mask? This isn't fair. I took my shots. Why should I do that? Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? It's all boils down to ownership and the power moves that you make. And it's gonna take you a long time. And there's guys out there who going to college. They doing like 4 years of this, 5 years, 6 years of this, just so they can change their lifestyle around or in hope to get a better paying job so they can afford to pay rent, take gas, and all this other stuff. That's why I tell guys, man, you can complain, but you gotta go back to your job that you don't like. You can complain, but you're gonna be at home wagging off the porn because, you know what I'm saying, you didn't self-improve yourself to get the type of quality chicks that you want. And there's guys out there, like I was talking to this one dude, this has nothing to do with the video. I was telling him, I see dudes, right, who be settling with chicks who gotta tell me and they think it's yummy, right? They settling with chicks like, they on a scale of 1 to 10, they like, whatever, like a 6 or 7. But the loyalty is there because they know if I can stress myself out, I wouldn't say stress. I can stress myself. I can talk to this girl who's like a 9, but to her, I can get replaced anytime because she got this dude, that dude, this dude. And it's like, I don't want to stress myself out, complain, wondering where she at and doing that and the third. Or I got to find on her Snapchat because we know how these chicks are when they on Snapchat. They with some dude. Women initially telling themselves like, yo, I'm smashing this dude. And then you're going to be sitting there telling your boys, oh, man, this is that. But the dude who got a chick that's kind of, bloated or whatever, he's happy. He's like, man, my girl paid for my haircuts. She bought me a PS5. She did this, she did that. And they fine with it. Because that's what, you know what I'm saying? Dudes be settling for less. Even at your job, bro. Like, some dudes, they complain about, oh, man, I don't like this job. I don't like this job, but this paycheck pay well, though. There's some guys I have conversations with, they like working under someone. They have the lifestyle of, I'm comfortable here. I get overtime mainly whenever I need it. I got my own crib. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy time with the fellas. When I have it, I go out. That's fine. But there are some people who work a crappy job. I'm like, man, this is whack, dog. Or working 2-3 jobs. I'm like, man, this ain't it, G. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? And it's all on choices you make. Right? I'm going to give you guys a story, man. Like, I was thinking about it when I was working out. I was working, like I said, at the overnight job back in Long Island. getting treated like disrespect, man. You know what I'm saying? The supervisor be favoritism people. Supervisor be, letting the dudes who don't do nothing just stand around and make, I don't know, $18, $19, $20. Even back then, how long ago? This was like 3-4 years ago, which is good money. Driving dope cars and all that other stuff. Talking about, oh, Stefan, you ain't gonna make it. You a weakling. You a bum. You this. Did I ever complain about that? No, but you know what, an average dude, he be sitting there stressing himself out, drinking on the weekends, smoking weed just to alleviate the stress. And meanwhile, what he got to do? Clock in on a Sunday night or a Monday morning. And it doesn't get nowhere. You know what I'm saying? If you want to have change, you got to have growth. You can tell yourself, I'm going to get out of this job. You know what most people say? I can't wait till I quit this job. I can't wait till I quit this job. Most likely, the only way you're going to quit your job is getting fired. I'm talking about at a factory job. Because you're comfortable with that check. And them people who are managers, CEO, like I said, you guys, owners and CEO, they don't care about you. They don't. You know what they doing? Driving a nice little Rolls Royce, driving a Ferrari, having Starbucks 10 o'clock at night, chit-chatting with friends. Meanwhile, they making money off yo ass. But you will sit there and get stressed out instead of getting on your purpose. That's why, I should talk about this in another video too. I get so many ideas. But that's why I tell guys, man, and this is coming from a dude, I'm not successful, but I have a successful man's mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like, God gave me a brain. And even when, I wasn't talented in sports or, I always had the understanding, like, there is more, but how do I get there? When I was at when I was there, I always told myself, one day I'm going to get out of here. But I always told myself, I got to put the work in. And that's what most guys got to do. Got to put that work in. Why would I, as a dude, or, maybe someone who could relate to me, actually, I know this one dude who has a YouTube channel, he was talking about it on his, working at a factory job for 5 to 9 years, like, and just go paycheck to paycheck instead of getting on his purpose and do, sacrificing time. Because that's what you hang around. You hang around dudes who are comfortable getting that nice check. You know what I'm saying? Nice check. And there's nothing wrong with that. People, I'm going to defend myself. If you got bills like everybody, we all have bills. But the problem is people complain about they want change or they want money from a corporation. Don't work like that. You can only make so much money from here. But it's on you. Do you want to change your lifestyle to own something so you can pass it to your kids, or you want to complain about it all day, G? And that's what it is about. Like the job I work at now, I'm keeping it real with y'all. It don't pay me much, but I'm not content, or I'm happy because, they let me do what I want. Yeah, there's one dude, he's like kind of the head of like my department. He complains about, we don't do nothing, but my manager and, a lot of people say, hey, you do a good job where you at, which is cool, but my mindset is always taking it to the next level, taking it to the next level, taking it to the next level. And if you want change in your life, you got to change that mindset. Even when let's go back to this morning, right? One dude, I don't even know who he is. He just be in and out. He's like, first thing you know, oh, I don't trust this girl. Oh, this, that, and the third. That's the first thing he woke up and started saying. Bad, man, bad. You got to change that. And I'm sorry, I was looking at some chick. And this the thing. Well, like with the woman, man, it's like you have family problems. You have these family problems. You have your sons who just going at it, going through things. Your stepdaughter doing God knows what. But you allow them to come into your house, bring in all this stress, and then when you kick them out, you say to yourself, oh, I'm done. And then a week or two later, you bring in the more problems. And that's the choices you make. And that's why I said early in this video, those are choices you make. You got to be careful with that. You know, there's nothing wrong being a good-hearted person, but when that person don't respect or appreciate what you have, or, you know, appreciate, you know, you're letting them stay there, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of the complaining to the friends who don't care. They just want to hear you gossip. And then when something happened to them, they gossip that to you. It's a back and forth. It's just like tennis. Or, yeah, it's just like tennis. It'll pop, pop, or ping pong. It goes pop, 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 pop. It doesn't stop. It just goes back and forth. Especially people. And that's where the low mindset goes from. Right? Even looking at my job currently, like in the front where they have like the trainers and stuff, they go through their problem. I stay away from that. That's why I make these videos, G. I make these type of videos because it's like, okay, I want more. I was like, okay, why should I come to the gym early and sit around for a couple hours and not do anything? Meanwhile, I can work. I can build something. I can do the things that I need to do, but a lot of people don't think that way. There's nothing wrong with college, but for some people, college ain't everything. But you cannot complain about something. You cannot do something, complain about it, and act like, okay, it's gonna do better for me. All it's gonna do is just bring you extra dollars, and you know what? You still stuck in that same tax bracket. You still stuck in that same situation. You still stuck hanging with the same people who are no good for you. It's on you, Jig.